What's going on, guys? Your boy Mason here, back with another video, and in today's video, guys, we are here on the floor 4 of the Eikthyrnir demonic beast, guys, to showcase the brand new Thor holy relic. And so in today's video, what we're going to be doing, guys, is I'm actually going to be showing you exactly the team comp and how strong Thor actually is on this fight now with her holy relic. And in my opinion, guys, this is a massive upgrade for the floor 4 of the deer, because there are some times where you feel like you do need that extra damage. And for you guys that don't know what Thor's holy relic actually does, we did do the floor 4 bird video as well already, but I do think that floor 4 deer is a lot more difficult in terms of just trying to clear the fight. And so yeah, for Thor's holy relic, guys, what it does is it's going to add 200,000 to the divine lightning value at the start of the battle, which is very good because that just means that you're able to get your Thunder God's Judgment a lot quicker, at least on the first time you do it. And then when you do have Thunder God's Judgment, it's going to increase the hero's crit chance by 30% and damage dealt by 50% when using a skill. Now that is obviously very strong too, because that just means when you do have Thunder God's Judgment, you're guaranteed to be hitting damage cap at that point. So yeah, I do think Thor with her holy relic now, guys, is going to be insanely strong on something like floor 4 deer as well. And obviously, if you guys already saw the floor 4 bird video, she is insane. And so yeah, on this fight right here, I mean, I think she's gonna be even better, honestly. Like, this is where you have to run a full Ragnarok team to actually be able to even do floor 4 of deer. And Thor is easily the best blue character, and even after the holy relic, by far and away the best blue character from the Ragnarok kind of team. So yeah, guys, with that all out of the way, man, let's hop in and let's show you guys the run that I did on the floor 4 of the deer, and we'll kind of do my live commentary as we go through the fight. As with floor 4 deer being a little bit RNG, I decided to pre-record it, but we can still give you guys the commentary as we go through the fight. Alrighty, guys, so here is the clip where I actually was able to go through the floor 4 of the deer. And yeah, I decided to go with the tier character. We have Thor, Jormungand, and Freyr. This is pretty much the standard team comp, in my opinion, for clearing floor 4 of the deer. It's just a super consistent team. You have, tier obviously giving you the heal whenever you do get debuffed, as whenever you do triple single target with any character on the team, you actually do get that heal. And then, yeah, Jormungand obviously for the color cycle, and the fact that she is going to be giving us the 60% all stats when we're able to do that. And then Freyr on the team is really just there for all stats on the team. He also does, provide a bunch of like stats in general, not necessarily just for himself with his Blessing of Light, but also the fact that, yeah, I mean, every single, I think it's like 2 or 3 turns, he is providing that all stats boost. And, his holy relic does provide basic stats and single target damage dealt. So actually, Freyr is providing a lot for this team. And yeah, it's just really good. Now, as you guys see right there, man, the strategy that I like to go with on floor 4 of the deer, and especially with the phase 1, is I like to just kind of make sure I get 3 single targets with Jormungand. So I like to just, get my top decks, and if I do have 3 cards by the end of that turn, we can do all 3 of the cards after we rush the ultimate, and then that's going to allow us to cleanse because we have Tyr's passive, right? So we do 3 single targets. Jormungand has buff strip built in, to one of her skills, and so if you just run, the full skills there with the buff strip and all that, you're gonna be able to remove the little like, buffs that the Eikthyrnir got, and you're gonna be able to heal the team so that when you go into phase 2, you are as healthy as possible, because you will be taking a lot of damage, from that. I think it's what you get infected on phase 2, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you get like a gray debuff infect, and that's where, a lot of your team can take, a ton of damage. And so ideally going into like phase 2 of, Eikthyrnir is going to be very important. So yeah, right there on this phase, guys, the whole gimmick is you want to be doing 2 of the same color to remove the super effective hit, in terms of like the actual like color cycle. So the way I explain this is, if I'm doing 2 green, it removes blue, right? Because green is super effective against blue. If I was to do 2 blue on this phase, then it's going to remove the red, and then vice versa. So you guys get the idea, right? So whenever you do 2 skills, it actually is going to remove the color that you're using, that is like kind of weak to the color that you're attacking with. So yeah, what I decided to do right there is I did the I did green to remove blue, and then now we're doing red to remove the green. And so yeah, red is the only one left over now, and so that would require us to do 2 blue. But as you guys see, I do not have 2 blues with Thor, so I'm gonna have to opt to go with just spamming a bunch of green cards. And the nice thing about this too is that I can kind of clear out my hand. As you guys see there, Thor has, or Tyr, I mean, he has like what, like 5 cards in the hand right there. I gotta get rid of at least like 3 of them right there, right? So I decide to go, you know, spam his rampage cards first, and then we go with the amplified cards just to get, you know, the max amount of damage. And yeah, I mean, you know, Tyr, obviously he's gonna be hitting very, very hard on this fight. He's a character that honestly, you know, if you do have him, he is just insanely strong on all these floor 4 content guides. I mean, you know, when we showed it on the floor 4 the bird, and then even floor 4 deer, he's just a very consistent character alongside the rest of these characters, man. He's very, very good. So yeah, right there we do get gray debuff infected again. But yeah, I mean, we're fairly healthy right here. Like, yeah, we did take a fairly good amount, but I mean, the team is going to be pretty healthy. And as we go into phase 3, when we have to deal with that gimmick, you know, we're in a fairly good spot right now, honestly. Like, it's really not that bad, because we can do a bunch of started turn healing once we do get the gimmick of phase 3 going, and we're actually getting these shields, you know, in terms of like, you know, how you're able to do it on phase 3. So yeah, moving into phase 3 here, guys, the gimmick for phase 3 is you have to use 3 of the same color card now. So it does not have to be 3 of the same character. And I mean, I think on phase 2 is also just 2 of the same color. This one is 3 of the same color now. And what it does is it gives you a Eikthyrnir's protection. So it's kind of like with floor 4 of the bird, where you get a bird's protection, or the, I don't even know how you pronounce the bird's, you know, actual name there. But yeah, I mean, you know, pretty much you get a shield for doing the 3 single targets, or the 3 color cards. And then yeah, with that shield you actually do take pretty much no damage on the first hit, and then the follow-up hits only do a little bit of damage. And this gives you time to where you're able to, you know, kind of stockpile as much HP as possible, so that when you do go into the final phase, you're able to really kind of tank a lot of the hits. Because on final phase, you're not really going to be life stealing through like using skills, you know, because of the fact that the boss is going to be damaged, you know, damage capped to only 1 hit per attack, right? The boss is only going to take 1 damage. And so because of that, you really have to have a lot of HP going into that phase. So ideally having just like a bunch of like, you know, HP built up from this 3rd phase here, where you're just kind of spamming cards, is going to be ideal. And as you guys see right there, 2 cards with Thor actually does just finish off the Eikthyrnir, and we're moving into the final phase. Now, the gimmick with this final phase here, guys, is we have to do color cycles, and every percentage of HP that we get him less than is actually going to allow us to hit him with a certain type of color. Now, yeah, when we do the color cycle, the way we're able to lower his HP through a 1 damage taken is going to be the corrosion that he gets when we do a full color cycle. So you guys will see here, as we do the full color cycle here with the team, he does get a corrosion effect. He loses an immortality as well. And so, yeah, he's going to be taking a little bit of damage from that corrosion. And so the idea is you want to make sure you're able to get at least 2 corrosions going. And once he is a little bit less than 80% HP, you have to ult with Freyr, because Freyr is going to be able to deal just an absurd amount of damage. And that's the point where, you know, red is removed from the 1 damage cap, right? So that's ideally, you know, how you want to go about it. So I waste the red card right there with Freyr. We do the green with Tyr, so that we're able to buff strip so that he does not get any more heals. And then the single target right there with Thor, yeah, you know, it's a rank 3 and it's kind of a waste, but it is completely fine. And yeah, I mean, we're just kind of following the gimmicks of you know, floor 4 of the deer here. So yeah, he is gonna buff up right there, get a basic stat increase, and then he's gonna hit us with an AoE. But yeah, I mean, honestly, guys, we are like fairly tanky with this team, mainly because of the fact that we have Tyr, but also the fact that we just have so much basic stats. And Thor herself, I mean, she is completely fine, never really takes damage for her. So you guys can see with the Holy Relic, we're still getting like a good amount of just kind of tanking in general, just from the stats for the Relic. And then yeah, with our damage, it is very good too. So yeah, as you guys can see right there, we do not have the 1 damage lower with the red. So I'm like, okay, we can start with red with Freyr's ultimate, and we can deal a ton of damage, even though he is going to heal off a little bit of this damage. So as you guys can see right there, because of the fact he has the little like blue kind of tree buff, he does heal a little bit back, but we still are able to hit him with green and red now. And then once we do get him a little bit lower on HP, we will be able to hit him with all 3 of the colors, and that's when we're able to actually take out, you know, the Eikthyrnir. And yeah, I mean, right here, this was a fairly seamless run here, guys. I honestly didn't really have too many issues. Again, like, the deer is gonna come down to RNG sometimes, like, you know, maybe you don't get like a card draw with like one of your characters and you run out of like the colors you need, then it does become a little bit of an issue. But like in this run right here, I honestly had like, yeah, literally no issues at all. Like as long as you guys kind of follow the strategy that I go about with this team, then yeah, I mean, you'll be good to go. And Thor with a relic is just very, very strong, man. So yeah, we all here with Jormungand, and as you guys can see, we do kill because Jormungand just does so much damage right there. And yeah, I mean, Thor right here, guys, on floor 4 of the Deer is really insane. So if you do get her Holy Relic, she's going to be even better. She's going to be a lot stronger. And yeah, I mean, there you guys go, man. That is the showcase right there for Thor on the floor 4 of the Deer. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. How good you think Thor actually is on this fight. I mean, she's easily the best blue, but like, I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say about her performance and, you know, how good she is on the actual fight itself. So yeah, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'm going to see you guys on the next one, man. Peace out. Have a good rest of your day, guys. See you later, man.